Should you take me from this darkness left inside?
Yo, welcome back to NXT Evolve. This is the second episode. Our premiere episode was last week on a Thursday, so if you missed that, go back and check that out in the playlist. But we're in Detroit, Michigan, and I'm looking at, I'm thinking, you know, I'm talking to the directors here. We've got CM Punk coming out here, but I'm thinking that we're probably gonna have to just keep ourselves located in a certain city just to get some more continuity, as it's a developmental system, it's a developmental show, so I want to just stay in one spot. I won't have to keep traveling and moving about with the superstars that we've got. But CM Punk successfully won the NXT Evolve Championship last week, and there he goes, getting the fans on his side as he looks to express himself with that pipe bomb. Let's see what he has to say. Oh, what a fine and glorious day. It's nice outside today, I'm telling you, my boy, trust me. You say baby 4 times. Who's writing this shit? Who in 2K was writing this shit? Talk about some baby. Let me just calm down. Bring your A. when you're with AJ, you bring that D game. No, stop. Talk about some authority. There's no authority in NXT Evolve. There's no authority in this universe mode. The authority is dead. It's trash. I don't know what you got to do about some authority. Who writes this? Well, I mean, CM Punk laying down the law. He's saying it's a new era. It definitely is a new era in NXT. Y'all see next week. Trust me, it's a brand new era for reals. Oh, idiots. Familiar words coming from the mouth of CM Punk. I am the guy you hate. I've heard that before from CM Punk, and CM Punk means that with every single fiber in his body. But here is the official debut of the club, a part of the overall faction of the Bullet Club. Big boys. It's big, my boys. The official debut of the club right here on NXT. My boys, this is big. A brand new tag team, and a big tag team at that. Very successful in Japan. Held the New Japan Pro Wrestling Tag Team Champions for quite a while. I think they called it IWGP Tag Team Championships. But yeah, very successful over in Japan, making the transition here to NXT and looking to continue their dominance. But they're gonna have to start off, you know, earn their own stripes as everyone else has to on the developmental show, which is NXT Evolve. And here come Blake and Murphy, been dropped down from the main roster.
And their opponents, at a combined weight of 467 pounds, Buddy Murphy and Wesley Blake. And the tag team scene has
You know what? They kind of remind me. Not well. I don't even know who it is. You know, I don't know. Murphy, that's it. No, not Murphy. Blake, low key in this game looks like Dolph Ziggler. He's got the boots, he's got the tights, he's got the air, he's got the wrist strapping. He reminds me of Dolph Ziggler. I'm not saying that he's going to be the next Dolph Ziggler in real life. I'm not saying none of that. I'm not saying he's going to be the next Dolph Ziggler in this universe mode. But just his look, it looked like Dolph Ziggler. You can't even lie. It's weird, man. I was watching the entrance the other day. I was playing a tag team match by myself. I'm lonely like that. And I was like, wait a minute, he kind of looked like Dolph Ziggler. But anyway, that's not the point. The point is, Two hot tag teams in NXT looking to make a mark for themselves to kick their campaign off on NXT Evolved here, and a big kick to the midsection by Anderson and a massive double drop kick to the chest of I think that is Blake, and the referee counts 3 and Gallows completely misses as Murphy steps in the ring, but it's all too late as Anderson picks up the win over Blake, and Gallows and Anderson off to a great start for their NXT Evolved career as they pick up a big win over Blake and Murphy, who have had their fair share of bounce around pause. They were on NXT, then they moved to Smackdown, and now they're back on NXT. Not really found a home. I'm hoping that this developmental show will help them find themselves as a tag team in order to progress and become a dominant tag team on NXT. But Rusev, with an impressive performance last week in front of the Evolved Universe, just completely dissecting Ty Dillinger, and Ty Dillinger's asked for a rematch here tonight as he believes that he has the ability to beat the monster that is Rusev, the Bulgarian man, monster, whatever you want to call him, making his way down to the ring. As he still has I don't know why they still have this flag entrance. I mean, he done changed it before they made this game, so for me that's just laziness on 2K's part. I just realized that. But anyway, we ain't here to talk about the entrance. We here to talk about the fact that Ty Dillinger has got a rematch here tonight against Rusev, where he will look to regain some respect from the NXT and the Evolved Universe, because that loss was kind of harsh. I mean, he got completely discontinued. But shh, here he come. Wait for it. Oh Lord, the countdown is real and it's a 10. Oh damn, what? It's all too much. Yep, I got the Future Stars pack, so your boy has got the actual official Ty Dillinger. None of that car business or creative wrestling business, whatever you call them. We got the real deal Ty Dillinger. Don't know about that pink attire, my boys. I might have to change that. I'm not really feeling that pink attire. It's a bit swagger lean it, but Ty Dillinger in all a good mood still, even after losing last week. I think he's got his head screwed on. I think he's got a game plan set in his mind about how he's going to take down Rusev, because Rusev is a big dude, my boys. Rusev is quite big, pause. And Rusev has got some power behind him. He's got a power moveset, and when he gets that camel clutch locked in, it's a bit leave it, like it's death. But as I said, I believe Ty Dillinger's got a game plan here, and a nice Russian leg sweep, and he pounces back up to his feet with ease there. Irish whip into the corner by Rusev, and a big German suplex, bending Ty Dillinger in half. And Ty Dillinger got him over the shoulders, connects head first onto the knee, and Dillinger asking him to get up. He's preying on that opponent. He's preying on Rusev. Rusev could be in trouble here. Could be in trouble. Kick to the midsection. Oh Lord! My boy said, whoop, bitch, back. He went back on his back. Pause. Anyway, referee was in perfect position. Didn't have to do no jogging or nothing. Counts to 3, and Rusev does get pinned by Ty Dillinger, and Ty Dillinger getting back at Rusev, getting one back, and you can see it there, what that means to him. He's saying, I'm back in this. I'll prove to y'all that was just a fluke. But how's Rusev going to respond to this though, after winning last week and then losing this week? Y'all know they're going to have a third match. Will it be next week, or will it be at Bad Blood? We'll have to see. What I was about to say the GM, but I'm the GM, so I might have to I don't even know if I'm going to be the GM of NXT Evolved. I might have to hire, Theodore L. Long might have to come through up in the mix. But we'll have to see. My commentaries be so weird on these videos. I ain't gonna lie, my commentaries be all the way fucked up sometimes, but that's what you guys enjoy about my commentary. Most of it is trash, and most of it don't make sense. Speaking of not making sense, it's a beautiful day outside, and I'm actually being legit outside. It's proper nice, but it's not warm, so it's a bit swag leave it. Anyway, let me take the focal point off real life and bring it back onto. I cut off the whole shit of my girl Lillian Garcia. I apologize. I'll hook you up in the back. Don't worry, I got something for you, Lillian Garcia. Stop. Listen. Anyway, CM Punk, NXT Evolved champion, the first NXT Evolved champion, and Cody Rhodes, after being pinned by a side power slam. Yes, you heard it here first. A side power slam or a scoop slam, whatever you want to call it. He was pinned off that. He ain't taking that sitting down. No soul can take that sitting down. There's something got to change. Something has to change. And Cody Rhodes is out here to get some redemption against CM Punk. Hopefully, my boy, you know, can get, as I said, some redemption against it. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. My boy just stopped and said, look, I ain't having this. Runs into the ring and a big elbow to the head top of CM Punk. But he needs to get a win, because losing like that, going out like that, it's not cool. It's not cool. And you never know, if he wins here tonight, he might be in contention for an NXT Evolved Championship opportunity come Bad Blood. And doing a crossbody off the top rope, CM Punk catches in mid-air with that Strength and it hits the GT. Yes sir, connects her, feeling it time. The referee hitting that damper, flipping, that was all kicking off. I'ma stop, but Irish whip here. CM Punk starting to get some momentum. Massive drop kick, another one, reversing the clothesline, swinging net breaker in perfect position for that tribute to Randy Savage. Going on the top rope, and you know what's next, as he raises to the heavens, CM Punk with a massive elbow drops to the heart of, well, it wasn't even the heart, your boy talking about some heart, it wasn't even the heart, it was just the chest of Cody Rhodes. And he cocky with the shit. CM Punk is cocky with the shit, but what I know it as the Alabama Slam connects. Oh, that move made me laugh back in the day, and CM Punk was almost in trouble with this. The champion almost pinned. CM Punk distracting the referee, and then I couldn't breathe when this happened. My boy fully just angle slammed the referee. Referee is done. Referee is dead. Referee, look at him, he's done. The ref is done, and that allowed Cody Rhodes to hit CM Punk with the chair, doing anything necessary to beat the NXT champion. But this was all she wrote. That power driver just drilled Cody Rhodes through the ring. And to make matters worse, when he might have had a concussion, just continues the assault onto the head. Repeated boots to the face and the head of Cody Rhodes. Referee with his Olympic sprint after his angle slam, and that was it. See, I mean, getting a power driver and then repeated kicks to the head is death, but both men split open, both men gave it their all. Cody Rhodes took the dirty way out by hitting CM Punk with a chair, but it wasn't enough. CM Punk gets the win, proving he's a dominant champion. We'll have to see what happens next week. I'll see you guys for NXT next week. Peace.